How's it going, guys? Chips here with you again, back with another Arc Let's Build video, and in today's video we're going to be building this lunar tech house that you see in front of you now. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough video with voiced over instructions so you can get this build on your Arc. And make sure you guys check out the description below for a full list of building materials as well as the map chords where I built this. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video. And let's go ahead and let's get to building. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is lay down the foundation for our build, and we are going to be doing this in a few parts. So to start off, we're going to go ahead in here and place a row of 5 Tek Triangle Foundations. We'll then go ahead and turn slightly like this and place 5 more. And we will just continue doing this until we reach our start point. Now you can just go ahead and fill in the center here with Tek Triangle Foundations. Next, we're going to come into any side of our foundation, and on the middle triangle foundation, we're going to add 3 more thatch foundations out from it. Then we'll go ahead and place a metal foundation at the end of that, and then 1 more metal foundation on each side. And now just go ahead and switch those metal foundations to block. Next, we're going to head 2 sides over from where we just placed those foundations. So right over here, go ahead and place another 3 thatch foundations. Then add a thatch foundation on each side of that third one. Then go ahead and add 5 more thatch coming out. Now we'll go ahead and place 1 more thatch foundation to the left right here. And on the right, we will place a wooden triangle foundation. We'll then place 2 more thatch, another wood triangle, and we'll just continue this pattern until we reach the other side. Now we're going to come back to one of our sides that does not have thatch, and we're going to go ahead and place 3 more out from the middle. And then again, we'll add 1 more on each side, creating this sort of T, and we'll go ahead and do that on all of the remaining sides. Now we're going to start adding some metal pillars, starting off here on one of our sides where we have the T out of thatch foundations. We're going to add a metal pillar to the 2 side foundations, just like this. Go ahead and do this on every side on the T. Now that we have that done, we're going to head over to the circle over here, and we're going to add another metal pillar on all of these thatch foundations on the circle. So there you go. Now that you have all of those metal pillars added, you can now go ahead and pick up or destroy all of those thatch foundations as well as the wooden triangle foundations. Now here on our center foundation, you're just going to go ahead and place a Tek wall going all the way around it. Next, on our metal foundation, we're going to start on the side that is closest to the Tek by placing 1 high metal walls on these 3 foundations. Now on the remaining sides, we're going to place 4 high metal walls. Now between these Tek walls and those metal walls, we're going to place 3 Tek ceilings in each spot. Then we'll go ahead to our next side, and we are again going to place a line of 3 Tek ceilings. We'll do that 1 more time. And then now as we get ready to place them above the pillar, you'll notice there are actually 2 snap points because of the pillar. So you want to be careful and make sure you're getting the higher snap point. That'll be smooth and flush with our ceiling. So make sure you may need to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that you can make sure you're getting the right snap point. We're going to go ahead and add 1 more right here and 1 more right here, again making sure we're getting the higher snap point. And then we're going to repeat this step on all of our remaining sides. Next, we will come in here to one of our corners and we're going to fill this in with Tek Triangle Ceilings. And then just go ahead and repeat this on all of our remaining corners. Now you can go ahead and again get out Tek walls, and we're just going to line the outside of this with Tek walls. Alright, now we're going to start adding greenhouse walls, starting here on the left side of our metal. We're going to place a greenhouse wall in the first 9 spots. Now we're going to skip these 3 spots that line up with the other portion of our build, and we will just continue placing greenhouse walls the remaining way around the build until we reach the metal. Now we're again going to place another line of Tek walls on top of all of these greenhouse walls. Now on this side where we have the opening, we're going to go ahead and place a Tek ceiling out from each of these walls. Add one more here on the 2 side ceilings. Then go ahead and place a wooden fence foundation on the edge of those. Snap a metal pillar to each side of both of those fence foundations. And then add 2 metal pillars down from each of those. And now just go ahead and add your other Tek ceiling in right here. Next, we're going to add some walls here on our balcony. So starting off on this side, we're going to place 2 high Tek walls. We'll go ahead and move over here and place a Tek door frame right here. Fill that in with a Tek door and add a Tek wall on top. And then just add 2 high Tek walls in the next 3 spots. Now moving over to this portion, we're going to go ahead and first add a Tek ceiling on top of each one of these pillars. Then you can go ahead and fill in the corners with Tek Triangle Ceilings. And then also go ahead and fill in the entire center of this with Tek Triangle Ceilings. Now last, right here where it connects out to our other portion, we're going to go ahead and add one more regular Tek ceiling out from each of these. Now we're going to go ahead and drop a metal stair down from right here in front of our door to connect to this portion. We'll also drop 2 more metal stairs down from this side right here to get us to the ground. Then we're going to go ahead and starting right here, we will place a Tek railing and take this all the way around until we reach the other side. We'll also go ahead and add one right here on this regular ceiling, as well as on this one right here. And then we'll also go ahead and add one on all sides of our balcony, minus where our stair is. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and place our forge. So first we're going to go ahead and get out a wooden ladder and add it to one of these ceilings so that we're able to climb on it. Go ahead and get on the ladder, get out your forge, and then jump off. And we're just going to try our best to line this up to the center of our platform over here. So once you have it lined up to what you think is the center, go ahead and place it down and then just go ahead and check. And then if you're happy with your placement, go ahead and pick up or destroy that wooden ladder. Now we're going to do a few things here on the inside. So starting off right here, we're going to go ahead and place the appropriate sloped Tek wall. We'll do that on the other side right here. And then drop a Tek stair down from each of these walls. Now we'll head to the bottom portion right here. And in line with that, drop another Tek stair down from each of these. And on the remaining sides of this, go ahead and add a Tek railing. Now continuing on the inside on this portion where we have the metal, we're first going to go ahead and fill this area in with 3 more Tek ceilings. Then on the leftmost ceiling, we're going to go ahead and get out a Tek wall, and we are going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that you get it placing like this. Go ahead and place that down and add 2 more on top. Do the same thing here in the next spot. And then in the last spot, go ahead and get out a Tek Doorframe, and again, rotate the snap point, fill it in with a Tek Door, and then add 2 more Tek walls on top of that. Now we're going to start working on the roof, starting off here on one of our sides where we have the triangle ceilings down below. We'll start off by placing a row of 5, then a row of 3, and then 1. So it should look like that. So now just go ahead and do this again on every corner where you have the triangle ceilings below. Now on this portion over here where we have the metal walls, we're first going to place a Tek Hatchframe on both of the sides like this, and go ahead and place a normal Tek ceiling right there in the middle. Then we're going to go ahead and fill in the remainder of the square portions with Tek ceilings. Now on the center of our roof, we're going to go ahead and create a ring around the inside using Tek Triangle ceilings, but we are not going to completely fill this in. So it should now look like this. Now we're going to go ahead and drop a Tek wall down from the inside of each of those ceilings. Then once you've done that, go ahead and drop a thatch wall down from one of those. Go ahead and place another Tek triangle ceiling between that Tek and thatch wall, and then pick up the thatch wall. And the Tek ceiling will remain. So now just go ahead and fill this in with Tek triangle ceilings. And now finally, we're just going to go ahead and drop a Tek stair down from each one of these walls. Now we're going to finish off the metal portion that gets us to our roof. So first here on the side, we're going to place 2 high metal walls. We'll do that all the way across this back. And then we'll do that again here on this side. In the very next spot, we're going to place a metal wall, followed by the appropriate sloped metal wall. On this spot right here, we'll add 1 more metal wall. Do that again right here. And then right here, place a metal door frame. And then right here, go ahead and place another metal wall, followed by the appropriate sloped metal wall. Now at the very top here, go ahead and fill this in with metal ceilings. And then we're going to go ahead and drop a metal stair down from each of those. And then just go ahead and switch those stairs to ramp. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and build up our antenna on the roof. So we're going to head to this series of triangle ceilings over here, and we're going to be building around the center of them. So we're going to start off by placing a Tek wall right here on the middle of the outside. We'll then move to this spot right here, and we're going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system. And you're going to be looking for this one right here. You'll notice it will line up with the one we just placed. We're going to go ahead and place another one right here. Again, rotating the snap point and making sure it lines up. We'll do that again right here. Again, we want the one that lines up like this. Do that right here as well. And one more time right here. Now we're going to go ahead and add 2 high metal double door frames to each of those. Now that you have those placed, go ahead and fill in just above those Tek walls with Tek triangle ceilings. Now go ahead and add another Tek wall on top of each of those double door frames. Then we're going to head inside again and place a wooden fence foundation going along this inline. And then on the center, we're going to go ahead and snap 2 high metal pillars. Then we're going to head inside here, and right below the Tek wall above the metal double door frames, we're going to place more Tek Triangle ceilings to fill this in. And then we are also going to go ahead and fill in the very top with Tek Triangle ceilings, but we are going to leave one spot open for now. Alright, to finish our antenna, we're now going to head in where we left this opening, and where we have that metal pillar, we're going to go ahead and place 2 wooden pillars on top of it. Then we're going to go ahead and get out a vertical metal water pipe and place that as dead center on the pillar as you can. Go ahead and add 2 more on top. And then you can go ahead and pick up or destroy those wooden pillars. And then go ahead and fill in this spot with a Tek Triangle ceiling. And then add your metal water reservoir to the bottom of that pipe. Then we're going to go ahead and get out a metal pillar. And we're just going to choose one of these triangle ceilings that we want to place this on. So I'm going to place mine right here. And then add 2 Tek pillars on top of that. Alright, now for our final step on the outside, we're going to go ahead in here to one of our greenhouse walls and place a thatch ceiling just below it. Then we're going to get out a metal double door frame, and we are going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system. Until you get this bright green looking snap point, go ahead and place that down. And that is actually snapping to the thatch ceiling. Now you can go ahead and pick up that thatch ceiling and your double door frame will remain. So we're going to go ahead around the entire outside of the build and do that in front of each one of these greenhouse walls. Alright, now for our final step, we are back inside, and we're going to head through this door to where we have our metal portion over here. And on the farther of the 2 hatch frames, we're going to go ahead and drop 3 metal ladders down just to get us up to our roof. Now, if you are on Genesis 2, this is pretty optional because you have the jetpack that you could just fly up through that hatch frame, but we'll go ahead and add ladders for those of you who are building this on another map. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for the building portion of this video. Now I am going to apply a paint scheme which I think is really going to tie together that spacey feel. So guys, if you want to see that paint scheme, stick around for one more second and I will show you what I come up with. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have applied our paint scheme. Now I haven't actually done any decorating. I just ran into a time crunch with trying to get ready to move across the country as well as finish up my part on the Architects event. But I wanted to make sure I still got this video out for you guys while I'm in the process of traveling, so that there wasn't too much of a break on my channel with the content. So I do apologize for the lack of decorations. It was just something I had to choose to do if I was going to get the video ready in time. But for the paint scheme, as you can see, we've gone with a white, black, and tangerine paint scheme, kind of sticking with what I feel like gives us that spacey feel. I've gone ahead and painted all of the metal as well as the greenhouse with the black. And then you can see I've kind of split the Tek walls here with white and tangerine. I've also added this kind of pattern on the top with white and tangerine and a little bit of black there in the middle. Our little antenna tower over here is kind of the same thing, some tangerine, black, and white in different parts of it, as you can see. And then also our little pad over here is painted with the white and the tangerine. We'll go ahead and inside just kind of show you guys what it looks like with the paint and everything from the inside, as well as kind of give you an idea of how you could, decorate or fill this thing out. So as you can see, there is a nice open spacious area here where you could obviously put all of your crafting, fridges, cryo fridges, everything I think you would basically need for a base minus maybe a Tek replicator would fit in here. And it's a nice open area where you could just kind of run the walls and get anything that you need out. And then you also have this nice down area down here if you wanted to make this kind of like your own personal area down there. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the build, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was easy for you to follow along and get this build on your arc. Guys, if you did enjoy the build in the video and you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. Leave me some feedback in the comments below on what you think. And if you're new to the channel, go check out some other builds. And if you like what you see, subscribe for future Arc Let's Build videos. Also guys, make sure you check out the description below for a link to my Twitter as well as my Discord, where you can stay up to date with me and come hang out with me and all of my friends. But anyways guys, with all of that said, I just once again want to tell you thank you so much for being here today. checking out this video, and have a great day.